Salem, welcome to this month's edition of Building Buzz. We are back on site, and you can see behind me all of the work that has gone into this last month, and it is impressive to see the work. With me today I have Sean O'Neill. Sean is a supervisor for Western Partitions Incorporated, WPI. You're our partner, and you guys are responsible for all this steel on this building. So people that are watching might be surprised to see all the steel. They're usually expecting to see wood frame construction, so tell us why we went with steel.
Well, we like steel because it obviously is a lot more durable and it lasts longer, and you have less potential for dry rot in situations where you have moist conditions like we do here in Oregon.
Yeah.
So,
and that's a lot of steel.
It's a lot of steel. So when we're all done with our framing for interior and exterior, we'll be putting in place about 35 miles worth of steel if you were to lay it down end to end. So it would go about 35 miles.
Man, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Of course, this is, as I said, a really big building. It's really exciting to see.
Yeah.
So as we talked, you told me that your company, it was really important to your company to bid on this job and to be a part of this job. Tell me a little bit more about that.
This company was founded in 1972, and the owners lived right here in Salem. Now, since then we've moved to Wilsonville, but about 95% of our workforce will live and work right here in town. So that's really important for all of us that live here to work here. Plus, it's the police department, so it's really important for the community, and we appreciate the opportunity to be here. So,
the other thing you told me was about your company's commitment to the community and wanting to give back. You were one of our partners in the remodel at Center for Hope and Safety. Tell me a little bit about your company's commitment to community and what other things you do.
Well, the company loves to give back to the community because they're so blessed in what they've become. So just here in Salem, I think to date, in the last 4 years, we've done like 6 Habitat for Humanity homes, the Center for Hope and Healing. They just love to give back because they've been blessed, the way they have. So.
And you told me you've had a really good response from your employees being willing to give up their Saturday to come in and do these things.
So at Center for Hope and Healing, I think we had like 8 or 10 guys that came in that one Saturday. Then we had tapers that came in the following week to do the taping and texturing to finish it out. And I mean, we've had we did one Habitat for Humanity house, and we had 32 guys that showed up to try to help with that, and so we started the house. It was 2 homes. We started them at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we were done by like 10:30. So
that's amazing.
It's just really awesome, and our people just love to give back.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for a while, framing drywall. So if one of our viewers was to take on a do-it-yourself project at home, what advice would you give them other than hire WPI to come and do it? But what would be a good tip for them?
That's a hard one. Obviously, if you're doing a remodel at home, most times it's sheetrock related.
Yeah. So
try to create the least amount of cuts possible. Because each one of those seams in the sheetrock you have to tape and sand and then texture. So I would say try to least amount of joints possible, and definitely find a taper to tape it for you because it's way easier that way.
All right. What are we going to see over the next 2 or 3 weeks here from WPI with the building?
So on the next 2 or 3 weeks, you should see the exterior framing be complete, and then we start the exterior sheathing. So closing up the outside to keep the weather out, and then probably about 3/4 of the way done with interior framing on the first floor.
Yeah.
And then possibly moving up to the second floor to start framing there. So.
Man, that's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Well, we appreciate what you do for the community and what you're doing for us on this building, because
we appreciate the opportunity to be here.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So things for you to look forward to in the next few weeks are all of this steel going up on the exterior of the building. The sheathing will go on the side of the building. Roofing will start to waterproof this building by the end of the month before the weather starts to turn bad. And then in the beginning of next month, you'll start seeing construction for the community room out front, which is another important part of this building. So thanks for watching. Please like and share and help us build some buzz about the new police station.